what's a December going to be without big brass bands? I don't know. We don't have to worry about that because the Jazz Lovers Club has it covered. I want to welcome to the program Diane Lukic and Sunshine Ludi. Thank you guys for joining us today.
Yes, we're happy to be here.
So we're going to talk about
we're
talking about the big band you guys have coming up. Lots of tubas and horns and saxophones and all sorts of stuff for December. But I want to talk just about the Jazz Lovers Club in general. What are you guys all about?
We have fun.
That's good.
So the whole idea of Jazz Lovers is to introduce people to jazz and to really value the various elements of jazz. So a component of it is educational because many people aren't aware of the many forms of jazz.
Right, it's almost like saying pop music, and then, well, you can go the rock and roll way, you can go this way, you can go this way, right? So jazz really covers so much.
And the reason my husband and I started this club about 4 years ago was that there wasn't one here, and there was a lot of rock and roll and other wonderful music, but not true jazz. And we're jazz lovers from Chicago, so we said, okay, let's just get this started, and it's been very successful. We're so pleased with the results of it, and there's many jazz lovers here.
There we are, and I have a feeling Sunshine might be one of them.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's a very active club with 12 big events planned for this year.
Wow, yeah. You guys have lots of going on.
And different kinds, because they have their regular meetings, and we have one January 8th, March 12th, May 14th, September. And then we have Jazz in the Woods, and that's 4 different events.
That's a popular one. I know you guys have done that one lots of times.
And then finally, we have Piano Bar. It's a very small venue. If you get too many people in there, they might get turned away.
Oh, no.
But it is really fun. Mark Hawkwood plays the piano, and people sit around and enjoy the music.
Okay. And Diane, you said, Chicago, what true jazz is. What was your first introduction to jazz?
Oh, my first introduction to jazz was going to this jazz bar hop that they do every October in Chicago. And so you jump on this bus on a Tuesday night and you visit all these little hole-in-the-wall jazz clubs.
Okay.
They're very small and intimate. And I thought, oh my God, this is all going on like on Tuesday nights when I'm in bed sleeping usually. And we fell in love with it. And we just love the spontaneity of jazz, and it's just a different feel, the intimacy of it, which is why we really love the Piano Bar. That's a new event that we just introduced with the Mark Hochberg, and it's very popular.
Sunshine, how about you? When did you first kind of like, hey, jazz is kind of, it reaches me, I'm hearing it, I'm appreciating it?
It's kind of new for me, and I'm really enjoying it.
Okay, that's great. It's new. We have new, young and old. Anybody can enjoy it. Let's talk about the big show you guys have coming up on December 7th. Tell me all about it. It's the all-star team.
Yes, it is. And just today, when I opened my front door, the Globe was there with a wonderful article all about the all-star event, the grand finale of Jazz in the Woods, all-star event. And what's great about this, and I'm just going to read this because we have a writer, Sheridan, who writes beautiful articles, but what about this concert? What's different about this concert? It's the emergence of the tuba as a lead instrument. We've never done this before. This is the first time in Laguna Woods. This contemporary sound is prominently featured in the house bands of Jimmy Fallon and Stephen Colbert TV shows in New York. So it's something new and different, and I've been told that these are all phenomenal musicians, all stars.
Okay, they're going to be coming, and they're going to be. So tell us about the show. Where do people go? How do we get tickets?
Okay, so we have many flyers out, and we also have the Globe, and it is Sunday, December 7th. The actual concert is from 6 to 8, but because we know there's going to be such a demand for it, we're opening the doors at 4:30 with free wine and cheese for people who sign up for membership or renew their membership. Because otherwise we'd have so many people at the door that we thought, let's do something special. So it's really special this year. And then it'll follow from 6 to 8 with the concert. Doors are going to close. We want to start right at 6, so we want them to get all their socializing over at the wine and cheese. But it's bring your own eats, but we will have a GRF bartender there, And it's just going to be a phenomenal night of true jazz music.
Now,
True
Sunshine,
jazz.
you said you're new to jazz,
Yes.
and so when you come to an event like this, you probably don't have a lot of expectations. Oh, I know about this, or I know about that kind of. So do you just kind of let it kind of wash over you, and you pick it up for what it is?
I love all kinds of music, and I've been to a couple of the concerts, and I really have enjoyed them. And the fun thing is, you get to dance.
There you go.
Yeah.
So what would you say to somebody who says, I really don't go to jazz concerts, or I don't know if I'd appreciate it? What would you tell them?
I say, come and listen, because the instrumentation is gorgeous, and often there's been a singer that just is really, really talented. So it's fun.
Yeah, there you go. Lots of fun to be had. And so when you are planning these things out as the year go on, how do you kind of put the variety and kind of maybe get a taste of all the different kind of genres within the jazz community kind of coming to the forefront?
Oh, because we have musical experts on our team.
There we go.
Carmen Pizzella is the best, and he knows everyone. So my husband and I weren't that familiar with the local musicians. And so Carmen stepped up into that position of looking at talent in the area, and he really knows music and knows what's really good music, and goes out there and actually listens to them and makes sure it's someone that's very good that we're going to really enjoy. And so one of the comments from some people was that it's not always true jazz. And so we're making an effort to really make it just jazz, true jazz. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, but it's so hard to say what is true jazz, right?
That's right.
It's the origins in New Orleans, but then you have the Benny Goodman orchestras and things like all these kind of people who kind of took their own kind of direction to it. So when you say that, what do you really feel like it means? True jazz? It's just that they're professionals and they bring this. No matter what the genre within it is, that they just really have a mastery of their profession.
They do have a mastery, and there's also a synchronicity. They connect together because they play off of each other. So they truly are one playing together. So it's that spontaneous part of it. It's not like classical music where it's really structured.
Right, and there's a music sheet and you're following it to the word, right? Because jazz is known for its improvisation, right? And it's kind of we build off of whatever someone else is doing.
Exactly. Right? And they make it their own. And what I've noticed about these musicians is they're so passionate about it, and they put their hearts into it and truly love it. So I didn't know that much about jazz. I've learned so much about jazz, and we're trying to make our meetings, our quarterly meetings, more educational, so people can learn about the different genres, because like you said, there's so many.
Right. So Sunshine, kind of run through that list you had a little more detail, and jump into like what people can expect as you guys are planning out for the months ahead.
Well, like in the quarterly meetings, besides the music that could happen there, there is also education that can happen there.
We look at all different kinds of jazz, Brazilian, and I know we did a tribute to Chuck Mangione.
Oh, yeah.
Who died this year. We did a tribute to him at one of the meetings. So we just kind of try to do something educational and try to get a guest speaker in. We had someone from the Emeritus College, and she gave a presentation on music in film. And that was very well attended, and everyone learned a lot about music and films. So
okay, there you go.
All different things.
And time to renew memberships too. So if people are interested in joining, they can come, see that, and maybe even join up and renew and that kind of thing going on too.
Yeah, and it's a great deal. It's only $10 for a single person or $15 for a couple for the entire year, and that allows you to attend the piano bars free, and you get a discount at our concerts. So they're only $10 instead of $15. So, and we also have a new membership card this year that'll make it a lot easier. They'll get a card that they can just show at the meetings to make it a little smoother transition.
Well, membership has its privileges, as they say. It's $2. It's going to be over at the jazz concert. It's going to be Sunday, December 7th, 4:30 over at the Clubhouse. There you go, Clubhouse 5. So
yeah, the actual concert's at 6, but doors open at 4:30.
Doors open for the folks for memberships and new members. There you go.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you both for joining us from Jazz Lovers Club. You're watching This Day. We'll be right back.